Hello, it's Karen here at Some Magic Inspirations, and I'm here today to do a Pluto Retrograde reading for the collective. This is very powerful energies, and it's going to affect us for some months. So we are going through the eclipse season right now. We've also got the 555 portal, which I will be doing a reading about that. And we have this Pluto retrograde energy. There's very powerful energies at the moment, talking about releasing, looking at our shadow side. So I wanted to look at that for the collective. I just want to say a big thank you for everybody who's supporting me, who's watching me. I really appreciate your love and support. If you'd like a personal reading, that you can get one question for £15 or two questions for 20. You can support me by purchasing a deck from my shop, Oracle or Tarot. You can join my Patreon from just £5 a month, and you can get free reading as a thank you when you join, and you can unsubscribe at any time. I have a new tier, the mid-tier, for just £5.50, and that is 18 plus exclusives, and you get access to all the other videos already on there. And again, you know, whatever tier you join, you get free reading as a thank you. So let's talk about Pluto retrograde in Aquarius from the 1st of May to the 10th of October. But in June it goes into Capricorn for a while, and it's in there again till the 22nd of January. So it's only briefly in Aquarius, and then it will be permanently in Aquarius from next year. So this is the time which will get us looking into our relationships, our ego, looking into power, control, obsessions, our shadow side. A time to confront our motives and unspoken desires. In the collective, you could see big names in the world stage, you know, politics, music, film, you know, any subject. There could be a fall from grace. This will be particularly strong between June and September, as Pluto forms a square with the lunar nodes. As this energy starts in Aquarius, it brings a new energy of fresh ideas, and it helps us with changes and how to challenge ourselves. This is a time of high energy at this time. There will be strong motivating energy. And when Pluto goes into Capricorn between June and January, this will be the last time it's in Capricorn for 250 years. And this was very much about the patriarchal society. So there will be big transformation in our world and within ourselves. There will be opportunities to heal, to purge, to release from the past and become more empowered. Things may change slowly at first, but there will be a deep transformation for all of us on a personal and a collective level. It's a time to face our fears, to be compassionate and forgiving of ourselves and others, no matter what. And this will bring healing and transformation for all of us. So you can see it's very powerful energy. So I wanted to look into this. So let's get a message. I've got pre-shuffled these oracles. We're going to go a bit deeper with the tarot. And I'm using the Lantern Oracle deck. So we've got distorted perceptions. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. So that is true. A lot of you possibly watching this have come to the awareness that the world isn't what we thought it was. Things are not the way we thought they were. And having that come to our awareness is a start in changing, you know, changing the world and changing the way we are in relation to that world. And radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. So yes, accepting yourself, being authentic, you know, stepping into your power, being in your authentic energy. And creative power, release your alchemical energy into the world. So we are all creative beings, and it's time for us to step into that power and create, you know, not just a new reality, but create in our own lives, get creative, you know, with our imaginations to help bring in the new earth of what we want to see in our world, what we want to create for ourselves and others. And Lantern, consciousness is light. So again, a lot of you coming in to raise consciousness, awakening consciousness, waking up to what is really happening, what is really going on, what the world truly is about right now. So very powerful. And radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armour of alienation, see self-defeat and self-denial. So, we've seen the world, not through distorted lens, not for what it is, and a manipulation of a reality. And this is getting honest with ourselves and honest with each other and about the way we are and the way we interact with the world. And moving forward, the first step's taken within our stillness. So yeah, sometimes to move forward, we need to look back. We need to do that release work. We need to do that healing to enable ourselves to let go, cut cords, detached, recognize patterns of behavior and then let it go and allow yourself to move forward. And you can see she's right in a desert right now. There's some sort of desert, but she's moving towards the sun and we can see the shadow of an eagle. So for me, an eagle. So for me, that's seeing things from that higher perspective without distraction. And we got repair, making amends, rather than fun times, reveals the relationship's true constitution. So, yeah, again, a lot of people might come into awareness with regard to their relationships. That's one of the themes, that maybe it's not for them. Maybe they're staying somewhere just for the sake of it. They're not actually getting anything out of it. For some, you could repair, you could, maybe have a do-over with your relationship. Some things can be repaired, but sometimes we just need to let go and be honest with ourselves and allow ourselves something new. And perspective, a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. Yeah, so clearing your mind, doing that energy work, meditating, getting into nature, grounding yourself, detaching from the world and seeing things from a different perspective. This is very important, with the healing process, that we are honest and we do look within ourselves. And voice, you are here to be known and speak and be seen. So your voice matters, your expression matters. So don't be afraid to voice your opinions, to speak your truth, because that could help others, okay, but to do that as well. And key to intimacy, intimate love is a core need to be seen, to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. So yes, again, a lot of us have been on that path. We get into connections with people that do not serve our highest good, and we need to learn from that. And false beliefs. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. So yes, a lot of us, we've had false beliefs about the world, about the world is, okay, and yeah, we are going to see the truth. The truth is going to come out. And metamorphosis, number 11, power and strength lie within our surrender to change. So yes, we're all going to be going through metamorphosis, individually and as a collective. And we will find the power and strength within us when we surrender, when we let go. Let go of our old version of us, let go of our old way of seeing the world. And strength for vulnerability. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So being vulnerable is not a weakness, it's a strength. And, especially a lot of the masculines have struggled with that. And not just masculines, feminines as well, struggle with being vulnerable. But this is how we find our true strength, by being brave enough to be vulnerable with each other and ourselves. And emptied, the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Yes, we need to empty our old traumas, our old hurts, our old heartbreaks, our old disappointments, our old way of looking and doing things, clearing that out from from our head and getting into our heart space more, emptying out the old way, the old paradigm, the old way of doing and seeing the world. And intention, lacking personal direction, begets confusion. Life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Yes, so a lot of us, we've been played. We've been played by other people through manipulation, through programming. But when you come into your own awareness, raising your own consciousness, being self-aware, being aware, you're clearer about who you are in this process and what it is you truly want. And you can then set your intentions to manifest, as I said, the world that you want, the world that you want for everybody. So let's clarify these with the tarot. Let's go a bit deeper. So yeah, distorted perceptions. We've got distorted perceptions. About the world. Yeah, we've got Four of Coins, which I see as, it can be like a lack energy, like holding on too tightly, a lack of generosity, self-serving energy, just looking after number one, not sharing, not being in that give and take energy. And I feel that we are coming out of that. We need to come out of that energy. Yeah, Ace of Coins. A brand new beginning, a brand new way of looking at finances, about being abundant. There is abundance for all, there is enough for all. The word abundance means there is enough for all. And a lot of people are going to start to realise that and be generous and be in that energy of give and take and not just hoard or store what they have, but share with others that need help at some point. Be in that generous energy to help others. And, having that energy of self-acceptance, accepting yourself for who you are, coming into that energy of self-love, self-worth, self-esteem. And I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Yeah, balancing, I see this Two of Coins energy is balancing. We've all got positive and negative energies within us. We've all got masculine and feminine. We've all got dark and light. And it's a balance with those energies. It's not going too far into one direction, becoming unbalanced. We need to be in balance. And to get creative again, to get creative, use our imagination, use our visualization to create the world that we require, the new earth that we want for ourselves and our families. Yeah, we've got the Hierophant energy. So, that spiritual focus, focusing on that spiritual path, a world full of abundance and love and connection. Yeah, balance, balance for all, enough for all. There's give and take, and those that have can give to others, and it's exchange of energy as well, isn't it? Having an exchange of energy, and we may go back to that rather than, like a coin-based system. Maybe it will go back to that, I don't know. And having that raised consciousness, shining your light in the world, being the star. How beautiful. Look, there's a heart there. And this is the colour of the heart chakra. Yeah, being heart-centred, coming into your heart space, connecting with your own intuition, and, doing the healing that you need to do. This is a card of healing. And then you can manifest your desires with the star, wishes fulfilled. And being completely honest with yourself, about who you are, what you want, with the Page of Cups, Princess of Cups energy, being in that energy of self-love, as I said, self-aware, loving yourself, filling up your own cup is the answer. And you're going to be moving forward in life. Once you let go of the past, this will free you up to move forward into a new beginning. Yeah, with passion and desire, passionately moving forward towards your creative desires, your passionate desires, whatever that is, your passion driving you, your desire to move forward. Yeah, and we got Six of Wands, which is you are going to achieve success. You are going to have victory by just doing this work, moving forward, releasing the past, moving forward, and allowing yourself that success, opening up to receive that success, that victory, things to work out. And we've got repair. So for some, you need to repair maybe a connection, a relationship, or repair something within yourself. You know, our souls get, whenever we have a trauma, our souls get fragmented, and it could be about calling back those parts of yourself, of your soul, to mend, to repair, to become whole again. And this is divine justice coming in here. So we all have the ability to do that. And again, taking that time out to see things from a different perspective. And we've got the Fool energy. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to take a chance on a new beginning, to look at things or try things that are new to you, that you've never tried before. And be open to that. And also in your mind, to see things with fresh eyes, with a new perspective. And, use your voice. We've got the Death card. So Pluto is that energy of death and rebirth. So you could find after this period that there is a new version of you. You're becoming more confident, more self-loving, more self-assured, and you're not afraid to speak your truth. And you can speak your truth in a good way. It doesn't have to be harsh or judgmental, but in a loving way, in a life-affirming way, in a way that maybe will help others to also find the courage to speak their truth. And looking for that intimacy, looking for true intimacy in your life. And we've got Nine of Cups, yeah, wanting that, if you've not got that soulful connection, that love connection, that connection of deep intimacy in all areas with a significant other in your life, a love connection, a divine love connection. And we've got false beliefs. So letting go of false beliefs, seeing things as they are, but in the energy of love, being in that loving energy, being in that compassionate energy, not being in a judging energy, not being in a hate energy. No matter what comes out, whatever happens, let it go with love and blessings, to not give it any more energy, to enable it to clear and dissipate in the collective. Because we're all going through that change, that metamorphosis. We're all going through it. And we need to have love and compassion for each other at this time. Yeah, we've got Empress energy, so Divine Feminine energy. So the Divine Feminine, I feel, is becoming more stronger. The feminine energy has been put down, hasn't it, not decades, for centuries, the feminine power. And we all have that within us, whether we're a man or a woman. We all have that aspect, and it's been downtrodden. I could use stronger words, but, the feminine energy has been suppressed. And now it's time, time for that energy. This is the receptive energy in all of us, the loving, the nurturing, the compassionate energy. And we need to bring that into the world to make the world a better place. And to be vulnerable, to not be afraid to be vulnerable. Again, that's seen as mainly a feminine trait. And the masculines, to get into their loving energy, to be in their own self-love, their self-compassion, and not be afraid to be vulnerable, not be afraid to show their feelings to a significant other, to family members or friends, to be open and vulnerable with each other. And we need to empty out all the old traumas, all the old thought patterns, all the old ways of behaving, to allow space for the new version of us, the new way of thinking, the new way of looking at ourselves. So yeah, take time out with the Hermit. Don't be afraid to be alone, to spend time alone, to go within and really do that deep work, that healing work, that self that self-awareness. And we've got Six of Swords, which is talking about moving away from the past into smoother waters. You've been through choppy waters. We all have, as a collective. We've been through choppy waters. It's been difficult. It's been mental anguish. There could have been depression, mental illness, anxiety, worries, constant worry in our head, stress, in the society. And it's time to move away from that into smoother waters. And yeah, we can, once we do this clearing and cleansing, we can set our intentions of what we want to manifest. What sort of world do we want to manifest for ourselves and for others? Wow, look at that, the world. And how beautiful is that? And she's got a star on her head. And she's wearing white, which is like the sign of purity. And we've got all the colours of the chakras there on the tree, like the tree of life, if you like. And there's all stars around. And we've got the grass and the trees, all the colours. So maybe do a cleanse and clear on your chakra energies. And this is like, the star there is like a crown chakra, is radiating out to others, to other light workers, other starseeds, other awakened beings. We're all connected. We're all connected in this energy of light. And you can cleanse and clear and be shining out in a higher vibration and to connect with others, other like-minded souls, so that we can consciously create this new world, this new earth together. Okay, let's get some other messages. So we've got higher purpose, yeah, align yourself with love and wisdom. So it is time to really bring in the sun. We've got the sun energy, bring in the light, ground the energy, ground the light, and align yourself with love and wisdom. Connect with that aspect of yourself. You have it within you. And regeneration. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. So I said this in another video. There could be stormy times, weather-wise and also collective-wise, big institutions, big organisations collapsing, things around us. It could be like a storm, but you need to stand firm and stay centered, stay calm, stay out of it, and be in your own space and energy, radiating out light and love to help with this transformation. And new direction, eclipse in Capricorn, reevaluate success. So yeah, we've seen success very much in a material way in the 3D reality, but you could be looking at success in a different way. It's time for us to reevaluate that. What does success really mean to us? And go in a new direction. We're all moving in a new direction. We're going forward to a new reality. And awakening, yeah, eclipse in Aquarius, we're coming into that, we're in Aquarius energy, and your deeper resolve rises. So you are going to have that deep understanding of where you are, where you stand in the way things are, and how you want things to be, and connecting with your own intuition and your own higher self at this time, and awakening to what is truly happening. This is a big theme, obviously. And eclipse in Sagittarius, growth. So yeah, there's a lot of growth happening and success after a setback. So we did have that Six of Wands energy. So yeah, things have been, backwards and forwards, up and down, good and bad, and in your own life as well as the collective. But this creates growth. We've been going through a growth period. We're coming out into a much better phase, an understanding of who we are in the scheme of things. And we have Leo heroism, and we've got the moon. So all the other cards have been like eclipses, and we've got the moon here. So let your inner hero out. So again, the moon is like that shadow aspect, that hidden aspect of ourselves, the feminine aspect as well. So even if you're a man watching this video, time to connect with your feminine power, your divine feminine power, your Empress energy, and balancing that out with your masculine and stepping into the hero aspect, the heroism aspect of who you are, being courageous, being brave to move forward. And Leo, joy, a time of celebration and success. So again, there is success coming, there's happier times coming, there's joy coming. But, you know, we have to go through stuff to get to that side. You know, we might have to go through some difficult times to get to that. And eclipse in Libra, rebalance, yeah. Reevaluate relationships, justice and fair play. So I said that earlier. For some of you in relationships, you may be reevaluating that. Is it the sort of relationship you want? Justice is coming in for others. Fairness is coming in. We're balancing our energies. We're rebalancing the masculine and feminine. It's been out of balance for centuries, as I said. And it is a time for rebalancing. And then we're going to come into love, in the energy of love, moon in Libra again. So a lot of Libra energy, balanced energy, justice energy. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So, you know, it starts with us, you know, being in that energy of self-love, self-worth, and being able to love yourself is going to help you love others, to be compassionate, to be loving. So let's get some of my life lessons messages. And then we're going to get some guidance at the end. Messages for the collective, for the Pluto Retrograde. What do they need to know? Yeah, look at that balance again, the yin and yang. So balancing out our energies is very important. Yeah, the darkness. Do not be afraid of the dark within. You shine a light on it. We need to look at that. Okay, we need to look at that side. The more we don't look at it, the bigger that becomes, that aspect of ourselves. So we need to balance out the light and dark. So don't be afraid to look at those aspects. And we've got unexpected travel, journey, boat, plane or train. So for some of you, it could involve travelling or, you know, around the world. Or this could actually just be travelling in your mind. Yeah, telepathy, mind reading. So this is an ability we all have, but it's been laying dormant in most of us. And some people are able to do it. And I think more and more people are going to step online. I think in future we won't need the computer system we have now because we will be telepathic. Yeah, so you could be confused right now. You could have unclear thoughts. Like I said, you need to do that clearing work on that. Yeah, wish upon a star no matter who you are. So don't be afraid to have dreams and wishes. You know, manifest the best. You know, manifest the best for yourself. Because you deserve all good. Yeah, we've got precious moments, loving time. So, you know, be in that loving energy, you know, open to love. You know, if you're with somebody or family or friends, be loving with each other and protect your aura and energy with an energetic cloak of protection. So you can call on Archangel Michael or any of the archangels to come in and help you protect your energy and do cleansing and clearing. And we've got this here again, cleanse your aura, use Palo Sage, oils, salts and nature. So, you know, we need to do this. We need to do this regularly, you know, to really help us clear our energy and to let go of the past. And we've got chemistry with somebody new. So for some of you, you could be meeting a new love. Okay, when you've done this cleansing and clearing, that could attract somebody in. And an end to conflict or resolution. So we are coming into peace. We are going to be coming into a peaceful time within ourselves and the collective. And divine timing is at work right now. And seeing things from a new perspective. And patience needed. Wait it out. So we need to have patience with ourselves and the collective. And overcoming obstacles. We are going to be overcoming any obstacles. So let's just get some guidance to finish on for the collective. Some guidance. Some guidance. Yeah, we've got emotions running high. So, you know, take control of your emotions. I mean, if things come to light that make you angry or sad, you know, really do that work on that. You know, allow it, you know, honour those feelings and then release. And communication is key. You know, we need to communicate with others and with ourselves, you know. have that honest, open talk with ourselves. Any other guidance? Yeah, what do you need to release? So as I said, this is very much about releasing right now. And we're in that full moon energy very soon. Yeah, expect powerful change. So powerful change is happening all around us and within us, okay? And balance spirituality and practicality, and meditate and contemplate. So it's important that we do that in a work and focus on what it is we want rather than what we don't want. So beautiful energies there. I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.